All right, fine. So the bear's chasing us. Never mind. Let's ignore that and go. Oh, dear. So even though we have some arrows, I mean, he's a big old bear, and we're not feeling too good. Let's just get the hell out. Sorry. So here you go. F, as you can see. C is always going to be dodge. F is always going to be, like, aggress. E's going to be, like, prop yourself up while attacking. I'm just spamming F right now. Get away, you stupid bear. Lara, don't hesitate. Oh, what? Oh, my God, no, what? Oh, I think it wanted me to press C. I think it wanted me to press C. I was pressing an arrow. I was using the arrow trick. There you go. It didn't give me the prompt. There we go. I should have been smart enough. I think he was anticipating that I knew what was going on, and I failed. Miserably. That's all right. We score a blow on him. Or her. Ah. It's Richard.
Lara, refusing to use the door again, I see?
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
Yes, my greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Oh, have you? Well, there's no one I'd rather have by my side. But this business, it's too dangerous. Lara, listen to me. Someday, you're going to make such a mark on this world. You're going to make me so proud. Give me a moment, darling. I need to take this.
So, yeah, we're going to get some insights into our father and into life at Croft Manor, which is really nice. It's funny because they don't really portray Richard.
Got to bind this wound.
How I imagined him to be, based on what Roth was saying in the previous game, but fine. All right, Lara, we were born to leave a mark on this world.
Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage.
So, we'd best fix ourselves up. This reminds me a little bit of Shantytown in the last game, where you're running along behind the helicopter and you're injured and you can't jump anymore. You've got to get to the helicopter to cauterize the wound.
An abandoned Cold War installation.
Oh my God.
What the hell is Trinity doing down there?
This isn't the lost city of Katesh. What happened? We saw it earlier. We're under a bridge. That installation is going to be a big part of the game. This is just like a bit of a vista of it, for like an early glimpse of it. We'll be hanging around there quite a lot later. So here we go. So now we can now we can heal. Sorry. Similar to how you can spend resources to make arrows, you can spend resources to heal. All right. And so this is what's important about this difficulty setting.
Mongol ruins. It looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
Yeah, so that's our next quest. Best laid plans, find a way to defeat the bear. So, on the lower difficulty settings in this, if you're in a protracted, like, firefight, and you're taking damage, you can just wait in cover, as long as the enemy doesn't advance in your position. You can wait until eventually you heal up, which is exactly how the previous game worked. But, in this game, if you go to a higher difficulty, you will not heal unless you have the resources to heal.
They're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
And so there we go. Now we can pick up these mushrooms. And maybe poisoning the bear would be a good idea. I quite like that idea. So let's move. Lara! There we go. I should have like a clunk meter. Every time it's clunky, be like, ding! Clunky! Clunky! Oh, I don't want to rip on the game too bad, though. Alright, so, so we got a salvage crate. Is that the first of those that we picked up? Here we go. So we're now at the zipline that we were looking at before, I'm pretty sure. I think this should take us to a document. As long as we could get to that other rope up there. Oh, we couldn't. How are we supposed to get up there then? Can we just climb up? Can we just jump on it from here? I mean, that would be quite nice. Can we? No. How do we get up to there to get that document, I wonder? I really don't remember. But yeah, so we want to focus on mushrooms. Mushrooms, we already saw a bunch of them already. They were in this cave over here, so how about we grab those? Actually, that looks like a coin cache there as well, so let's grab that. There we go. Right now, our only way to really detect these little, you know, buried treasures, it's not a coin cache, it's just, you know, some hide and some experience. Our only way really to detect those is with our eyes and be very, very careful. All right, maybe we can just climb all these trees to get to it. I mean, what's the eventual goal of we get up here and then we turn back onto that one. Oh god, Lara! Okay. Clearly we're the Tomb Raider, not the Tree Raider, as it stands at the moment, so let's not worry too much. I want to go to that cave. I thought I had my bearings, and I thought I knew exactly where that cave was. Now that there's no red light, it's kind of a bit harder to see where Trinity exactly was. Here we go, so we're coming up here. And then there were a bunch of mushrooms in here, right? Like these ones here, and these ones here. So I only wanted us to pick up 3, but I think if we go a little bit deeper in, we'll get some more. So we also want a little bit of cloth, apparently. And cloth. Does cloth count as animal hide? I don't think it does. I think what we're just going to want is some different salvage stuff. Maybe the waypoint will lead us directly to it. But I hope you guys are all having a good day. If the microphone sounds a little bit different today, it's because I'm trying like a new windshield, which, by the way, was massively overpriced. Took weeks and weeks and weeks to come.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
And when it arrived today in the mail, it never came, but I had a note saying, hey, by the way, you've got to pay a £15 charge because this thing came from Japan, which I had no idea it was going to come from Japan. It's basically just a bit of metal that I put in front of the microphone to stop the P sounds popping too hard, but it's more lightweight than the last one I had. It was just the worst thing I think I've ever bought in my life. So bad. In any case, you guys may have noticed a second ago, we just got like a lot of ding, 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 dings up in the top left-hand corner of new skill points for us. There we go, let's get this bird's nest. So we should have a few things that we can do when we come back right here. Actually, what would we collect here? Is this more mushrooms? Oh, mushrooms in the tree. That's really nice. Right where we set up camp. That's excellent. All right, Lara. Okay. So you see in the bottom left, it's just told us a bunch of new stuff's available. I'm pretty sure that's because of DLCs, all right? You see these new outfits, and it actually gave us 2 weapons as well. Which I think I'll leave for now. I don't know. I feel like that breaks the pace. But now it's going to teach us about the alternate outfits. So we'll equip a new one, okay? But also, the main quest is to craft some new ammunition. So we only had regular arrows before. Or standard arrows that kill silently. That's what we had. Well, now we've got poison arrows, which we can learn how to make. So let's pick some of those up. It's going to cost us some mushrooms, some cloth, and arrows. So now we could craft a couple more arrows because we just turned some of them into poison ones. So now we got poison, and what you're going to be able to do, it says arrows that deploy a cloud of lethal poison on impact. If Death Cloud Arrow skill is known, then you can craft, crafting yields upgraded arrow type as well. But we don't have that skill just yet, so we'll ignore that. What was over here in our equipment? Well, we got some new quivers and things that maybe we could have crafted, but we don't have enough resources, so that's fine. But we do have some skill points, and we do, of course, also have a new outfit we can wear. So let's swap over. We start in the Expedition Jacket. Some of these give you bonuses. So, for example, Nightshade here. This is a hide garb pieced together from various exotic skins, and it's accented with a simple scarf for warmth. And so it's got a bonus, and that's a chance of looting exotic animal resources from a common animal, which is pretty nice. This one reduces damage from Greek fire. This one reduces the delay before health begins regenerating, and so on and so on and so on. But what I think I'm going to do, this one increases your capacity for ammunition. It's pretty nice. We'll start with Nightshade, and just each campfire, we'll swap, and we'll try something new. But I like Nightshade a lot, because getting those exotic materials slowly coming in as you play the game is pretty nice. So there we go. And we'll ignore the new weapons and stuff for now. Let's go to skills. We've got 2 skill points. Let's go have a look at Survivor again. And what I'm going to do here is... well, I don't know. Well, we already got a Survivor one. So let's have a look at our Hunter options, okay? We got arrow retrieval, which means we can get arrows back when we loot enemies that we killed with a bow. We can get more time on charging our bow shots with breath control. We can increase the amount of ammo we loot from enemies, which isn't that amazing. Or we can make animals glow when we use survival instinct, and larger animals will start leaving footprints and blood trails that are easy to follow. I guess I'll get that just because it's sort of on theme with this moment. And you see when we got that, it unlocked this over here, Master of the Land. It says reveal when exotic animals are nearby and pinpoint their location using survival instincts. So let's just do that because we're kind of in like a hunting phase right now anyway. And then next time we spend some skill points, we'll get some brawler ones as well. How about that? I really don't have a hard and fast plan with all this. So we'll just see how we feel as we go. It should be fun.
Need to rest.
All right, Lara.
So cold. So tired.
I don't blame you, girl. I just called her girl like friggin' Roth used to. That's weird. That's weird.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important.
I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Ah, I find that cheesy, but I also like the comparison to Jonah saying that.
Sophia, keep moving. Come on, we got him.
Oh, damn, she's like us.
Keep running. Go!
He looked like that guy from Magnolia. Doesn't he? Is that if anyone's seen that movie? Sorry, I'm killing the moment here.
Run her down.
Okay, so Trinity aren't just here hunting us. In fact, they seem well established before we got here. Is that because of the book they stole from us? They figured all this out? It's our fault that they're here? Oh shit, this is us. Ugh, I really don't care about guns, but there are some fantastic gun crack shooting sounds in this game. Oh, the reverberation about the valley, so good. Oh god, Lara.
All teams report in. What's the situation? Over.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm.
Alright, do we let him
They
speak?
can't be far. Over.
Comms are still spotty, so stay in close. We need to find them before they can organize another raid.
Woo! Oh my goodness, stealth kill. So there you go, concealment. Use bushes to avoid being spotted. So there are little stealthy sections.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is to find the missing survey team.
Shh,
Still no word from the facility.
Negative. Last word we got, they were under attack, and then the comms went dark.
Roger that. Any idea who these savages are?
Not yet, but don't underestimate them. Safe bet would be that they're the ones that wiped out our survey team.
How do you figure? They retreated the moment we opened fire on them.
Just keep your eyes peeled for traps. They may have left some surprises for us on the way out.
Yeah, who the hell are these? All right, there you go. Conversation's over. Time to die, boy. It's weird because they're using bow and arrows. I mean, how on earth are they good enough to... So there you go. You see we're already full on arrows, so looting him didn't give us too much, but it gave us a bit of cloth as we ripped his clothes from his cold, dead body. Excellent. So now you can see what some of these trees are used for. That's what I guess it was. We could climb up there and stealth attack some people. Yeah, these people that the Trinity are fighting are using bow and arrows. What, but they're threatened by them somehow? All right, so best laid plans, sneak or fight past the Trinity soldiers to reach the cave. Now, when I played this game, the first time I went through this game, I never actually managed to sneak past. I kind of just opened fire and things went well enough.
Shit.
Hey there.
Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God damn it. They weren't retreating. This was a feint. They're still out there.
I think that's a pretty good kill there. That guy over there we want to be careful of. All right, so maybe we want to watch out for some of these traps that the natives have laid as well. It seemed like a lot happened in this area when we fell asleep. Jesus. Would have been nice if we moved somewhere else. So challenge completed, grab and go. I guess that's just to loot a bunch of crap. That was the challenge of this area. And that's fair enough. I'm going to leave that bird's nest. I don't really care about the arrows right now. Okay. So if we press tab, just to have a look at the area, by the way, we've got all three of the caches. There's still a bunch of documents for us to get. We got 2 relics left, a strong box as well, and we got survival caches and coin caches. Right, yeah, survival caches are the ones that have got like lots of resources and you can find already. The coin caches you need to get the mural to see. All right, yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So here we got all of our documents as well. We won't go into all of that because there's gonna be an awful lot to go into there. All right. So let's just try and fight our way through and get to this bear first, shall we? I mean, that would be pretty nice. Who have we got? Just really scared. The one thing that I find a bit unfortunate about this game is the survival instinct. I know why they do it. They put everything to grayscale, just to, you know, accentuate the fact that you have heightened reflexes and you don't care for the color anymore or whatever. But this game is so beautiful, and yet you spend so long smashing Q. All right, who have we got? Oh shit, that guy might see us. Careful. Careful. Oh god, combat music. Oh god. Let's move this way. No, you don't get to see me. You don't get to see me. Shit. Oh god. Go, I want to get a good shot on him. I don't want him to kill me. Bro, stop running so fast towards me. Oh, I should have stayed in that bush. I could have killed him right from that bush. Oh no, I missed. Oh, there we go. We got him. Oh god, and that guy. Oh, thank god. How didn't you just see your mate die? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, he's been alerted. Oh, dear. All right, we'll be fine. Wait. Oh, he found that body. It's okay, though. Whew. I want the stealth kills because it's extra XP. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, we've still got one other guy who was the original one I was trying to shoot, and then his friend got all up in my face, and then his friend got in mine.
Teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trap the woods.
Yeah, we know. We know they boo. The nice thing here is they're going to think that our activity is just native activity, right? Did that guy go in the cave? Was that him there? Is he right there in the entrance of the cave? No. That's a different cave that we never went in before. Ah, there he is. Stand still, buddy. Stand still. Come on, just wait. You're on patrol. Nobody can see. Have a bit of a break. Good job. Nice. The one thing I think is a bit OP about the bow is you don't actually have to draw back. You know, like this whole doing this doesn't mean anything. Just tap it.
Expect interference on all transmissions.
Okay, so some examples of some other things here, guys. Oh, here's a backpack. Let's open this. See what we got. From a very old dead man here, as you can see. So he's presumably from the Cold War base that they're all hanging out. So here you see, you might recognize from the previous game, you need like special equipment to get through something like this. So we are going to have to be coming back later anyway. Again, another reason why we don't have to focus too heavily. But now we've got the secrets. So you can see that you've got a cave here, which is what I was just looking at. And we don't have the full entrance. We also have a cave here. So let's see what we can do with regard to this one. Is this the one with just the mushrooms? Well, no, it's not. But here we've got another barrier. This barrier, I believe you can just shoot your way through, or you can with more powerful weaponry. I mean, it's showing us doing damage here. It just might be that we need to come back. Here you go. Impact barriers. Use guns or explosives to destroy those. So we're not going to be able to cheat our way into that just yet. But yeah, so that's going to be another cave we'll get to later. What else did we get from the map? It doesn't really look like anything. So that's fine. Let's move on up back to where that bear was, shall we? And let's get out of this little section of the game. Even though it feels like we're leaving a lot of stuff behind, we're really not leaving too much that was actually within our grasp.
Get on the radio, see if we can raise the facility. Last signal said they were under attack, then nothing. It was just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility. This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. And tell them who fucked this up. These aren't peasants.
Yeah, these are guerrilla tactics. They knew to go straight for the comms array as soon as we showed up.
Shit. We're gonna need counterinsurgency protocols. It'll blow the timetable. Constantine's not gonna like this, but it's better than getting picked off in the dark.
These guys are like advanced. They know what they're doing. Who's funding them? All right, so if I kill that guy back there isn't gonna see, right? Well, they won't see each other. What? That's so not fair. All right, we didn't get shot. It's good. We missed a tiny bit of stealth XP. Oh, that was like the last guy. Maybe we should have just snuck past him. I don't know. Whatever. That should have worked. I swear to God. All right.
We're gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More are arriving every minute. Constantine gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch. Love hearing him speak. Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before this is something more. It's truth. I was broken once, but Trinity is making us whole again, giving us a purpose, A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
Okay, if I were you guys, a little bit of a recommendation. I'd really fixate on what this guy's saying. Because what the hell Trinity are doing is going to be a big question for a long time. A new world awaits. I was broken once. This guy says he was one of the first people to come to this old Soviet Cold War installation. Presume it may be the guy we just shot in the head. Some sort of private journal. We're going to get a lot of these like voice recordings, okay? And so he loves hearing Constantine speak. I was never... what did he say? He wasn't much of a believer, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. What truth? What are Trinity doing? We shall see in time. Alright. So we could go up there. We've got this little generator here. Okay, so this here, we could have used to maybe distract some people. Like that guy over there, maybe. Let's see if that works. We're going to go over to it. What is that, my friend? Oh, there we go. Oh, I clicked and it didn't do anything. And I was like, am I have ammo? I don't know. And then I clicked to try and build ammo and then that happened.
The missing survey team. That's still our primary objective. Eyes open.
Alright, that's fair enough. Was there any... Is the loot up there or did we already grab that? I think that was one of the ones we already grabbed. And then that's not going to take us anywhere. Those zip lines, you can climb up in the reverse direction. In case anybody's wondering, that's why I keep looking up at them. Curious about them because you can go in both directions. Alright, that seems fairly okay then. So let's climb back up to the bear, shall we? I think we've pretty much decimated all of the soldiers that were in this area, which is good. Because screw those guys. They have guns and stuff. I guess the idea is we could have picked one of the guns up off of their bodies, and that's why the DLC stuff's now giving us guns. But alright, here's the bear.
Damn, it's still there.
Not even the Trinity people have messed with this mega bear. Alright, now remember, if we press middle mouse button, we can actually fire poison cloud arrows. Something we could have employed against the guys as well if we wanted to be a little bit less precise with our aiming. Alright, so best laid plans may go to waste. Can I climb on this to fight the bear? Oh, God. Oh, it's scary. I don't like this bit. Oh, God. Well, let's just grab these arrows. Grab some salvage. Do everything I can to avoid going into this damn cave. Which, by the way, seems to be frequented by the natives, judging by these weird wooden structures. Obviously, these wooden structures have got nothing to do with the city of Katesh.
Too cramped to fight.
Alright, it's too cramped.
Better to draw it out.
Oh, God. Oh, all the bones. Exotic animal nearby. Yeah, I think I know that game. All right, here we go. Ready?
What's on time?
Run. Run, 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 run. Okay. Okay. All right, I turn around. Whew. All right. Bobbing up and down on the balls of my toes right now. Here we go. Here he is. Here he is. All right, should I shoot him like normal now? We need to craft more of these. More poison arrows. More poison arrows. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Disorient him. It's like that whole thing about bear tranquilizer. Oh my God, that was so much easier than the last time I played. I guess I'm just playing a little bit smarter now. Woo! Sorry, bear. Do you know what I love about this guy? He actually has collision on his body as well. Which, because it's so important. We can actually jump up on him, see? His hair looks a bit better now. Maybe it's just in that one cutscene. And hell yeah, we're gonna dig out his hide here. Don't forget, we did just get those perks about exotic animals. Ugh, it's brutal the way that animation works. Come on, Lara. This is some MMO gathering right here. And there you go, we get a bear hide. Used for Christ knows what. I guess we'll figure out when we get to another campsite. So, our next objective, I guess, is to get through this cave and get to that Soviet installation. Some more mushrooms for us, in case maybe we didn't have... 2 poison cloud arrows before we came in. We could have crafted them. They're quite forgiving in that sense at this point in the game. Here we go. We get a little cache here. Some cloth in it. Some hardwood here. And a freaky looking wall at the back of the bear den. Plus a document. And that's kind of this little area done. We will return here when we've got more capability to get a few more of those upgrades. And especially if we can get to it here when the Order of Trinity aren't around so much. So here from this crate, we get a special object. This is a weapon part. It says pry open strong boxes to reveal weapon parts and upgrade tools. Collect all parts of a weapon to unlock it at base camp. So that's a strong box there. So when it says strongbox is 1 out of 1, we've now got that strongbox, okay? So we're missing 2 relics and 3 documents, plus the monolith and the coin caches. We'll get those at some other point. In fact, it's now marked them off. Can you see that there? You've got a couple of documents it's marked off and a couple of those. But I'm pretty sure we can't get those right now. So we'll just ignore it. However, there is one over here, so we really only missed 2. And check out Survival Instincts there. Look, you can see that deer all the way over there. That's crazy.
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
As if he were born to them. The tracker followed the prophet into unfamiliar lands. And what's important here is obviously this last line. He speaks every language. How could a man speak every language? Who would have the time to learn every language? A man who doesn't die? That would be the suggestion there, no? Alright, so let's break down this wall. You notice this is a man-made wall here. This would seem to be the backside of something else. And wanton destruction is what we do. This is no longer falling simulator. This is destruction simulator. Hell yes. Why do I feel like there was something I was about to do in there? I don't think there was. And that's the end of the region. So as you guys can see here, you should have a better understanding of how the map works now. So you had the mountain peak, then the Siberian wilderness. And as we leave the wilderness here, I think this place is called the Ice Cave? The Glacial Cavern. Some Tomb Raider 4, Tomb Raider 3 final stuff here, like some Arctic level stuff here. All right, so what do we want to do? Well, first of all, there is this. No, Lara!